EnglishTim here. Today's video is covering boosting your battle statistics, and part 1 of the video is how to make the actual upgrades. Part 2 is how do you get these lovely materials to do them. So where do you get all these tomes and all these construction materials to be able to do those upgrades. Now, this only covers the solar kingdoms, so if you're on Luna, please check out one of my other videos for help on that. Now, first up, the most important one they'll take you through on the tutorial is in the ship here, the Knight of the Lake. There is the Path of Legend and the Witch's Cauldron. They have very recently got rid of the other two events that used to be a really core part of the Knight of the Lake, so we don't need to worry about those now. But let's have a look now and see what you can get. So Knight of the Lake, Path of Legend. Now this is mostly used to upgrade your dragon. There are lots of different materials you can get from there. So you can see the first time you clear these events, you get some meat and some, so that's meat to feed your dragon to get extra experience, and some dragon skill experience as well. So that's very helpful. You can do the journey for Excalibur, and there is also the journey for Revenge, which also gives you a similar type prize. So the Witch's Cauldron, which is in the Knight of the Lake in the ship. So the Witch's Cauldron is where you get hold of armor and the materials to upgrade armor, excluding the most rare of the materials, unfortunately. So make sure you log in regularly to collect the items that are stocking up whilst you're waiting. Note that all of these have a 500 limit, so never let these get above 500. If you start getting close, then start throwing these items into the cauldron and see what gear you can get. So from here you get the ingots that you just saw, and choose the level that you want, so make sure you're choosing the right level gear. You need to complete the lower level gear before you can move up to the next level, so if you haven't got a full set of the R1, make sure you get that before you start getting the R2 gear. It gets progressively harder the further up you go, it takes longer to make those upgrades, so better to get a full set of the lower gear. Now once you can get hold of these three materials, so the meteorite iron and also steel. Just as a note for steel, it won't automatically open the steel, you will need to open it yourself if you're doing an upgrade. So if you go up to the top here, you can see all the gear I've won from there, so you can open that up and it's then ready to use. Unfortunately, you can't get hold of the adamantite. This is not available as standard in the game. You do have to take part in events and spin the wheel or use real money to get hold of that item. Then we've got the Legends shop. So if you go into the exchange in the Alchemist corner, we've got the Legends shop here. This gives you a lot of materials for upgrading your dragon. So meat will raise your dragon's level, and then the dragon skill experience will allow you to level up each of the dragon skills. You've also got Emblem Essence that will allow you to craft the lower level dragon emblems and upgrade those to a higher level. You need Emblem Essence to make upgrades, and for those upgrades you'll also need the correct Emblem Manuscript. Now these are available currently up to the Twilight Emblem Manuscript level, so make sure you buy these every day. These are rare, these are hard to come by, so make sure you log in and get those done. Now the money that you use to spend in this shop, that is what you get from the Path of Legend, so that is from down here, so make sure you remember to claim these on a regular basis. They will not accumulate for more than 10 hours. You want to clear this out minimum twice a day, better 3 times a day, just to make sure you don't waste any. And out of interest, it didn't show it because I've exceeded the last level, but to open up these higher level manuscripts you need to go further through the Path of Legend event. So in the Spire loot there's lots of good stuff in here. So again, the dragon upgrade materials, and then we've got Lord upgrade materials as well. That's very helpful. Crystallized gems. Now the tomes for gems are here as well, so again make sure you log in every day and make sure you get the one that you're working on. Don't necessarily go for the highest one. As with the other upgrades, you need to have those lower level ones to be able to upgrade to the higher level ones. In my opinion, it's better to have a full set of the lower level ones and then start upgrading rather than upgrading one through all the different levels. However, you can keep buying these higher level ones if you've not done the lower level ones, so now you can buy the Chaos Gemstone tomes as well as buying the light ones. So if you've not got the full set of Chaos and you've unlocked this one here, you should buy them both every day. Really important. This is what's going to hold you back, is these tomes. Okay, and to get the points to be able to do these upgrades, you need to go into the Magic Spire. So once this opens up, make sure you keep gathering these crystals. Now it's really important you go to the highest floor you can, but note you can get kicked out by other players, so check in regularly to make sure you're not being kicked out. You will get an email message to say that you've been kicked out and that you need to go again. Generally you can only go for a maximum of around 7 hours, I think, so you want to be doing this as multiple times a day to get the maximum possible number of points. So if you are in a mine, you can leave and you can reset as long as you've gone past the minimum cooldown period. Make sure you do a good march, to say you might get attacked. And we've reset for another 7 hours. And I can leave in 1 hour 45 minutes. You can also get to the shop up the top right here. That will take you to the same shop here. So which of these levels you should buy? Should you go for the pile of meat or should you go for the mountain of meat? There are different values associated, so I've just done some quick maths just to see where the best values are. So if we look at the Spire loot, it's actually better to buy the mountain of meat than the chunk of meat, so that is the one that will be 224,000 crystals. You actually get a lot more bang for your buck, so you get twice as much as you do when you're buying the chunk of meat, which opens up later on. So generally the answer is always go for the largest individual unit. So in this case the mountain of meat gives you 100,000 experience, and if you compare that to the chunk of meat, you only get 5,000 experience. So as a default rule, always go for the biggest one. Even though the cost may be higher, it's better to buy smaller numbers of the bigger ones than larger numbers of the smaller ones. You get more value for your money. There is one exception to that, however. That is in the Legend shop. You'll see that Emblem Essence is actually much better value to buy the smaller pack than the bigger pack. So in the Legends shop, you'll see that you get 20 for 10,000 up here, and then down here you get 20 for 20,000. So the price is twice as high. So unless you're trying to pack as many out as possible, it's better to just leave this one and buy just this one each day. Now you'll also have noticed the Hero Soul shop. Here you can buy materials to upgrade your heroes. You can get the Fragments, which are the harder to get parts usually, or the large hero experience and the advanced hero skill scrolls. So now these upgrade the hero's skills, the individual skills that work in the hero council only, and now this upgrades the hero level, which opens up some more of their skills and improves their unique skill that they take on a march with them. So you can dismantle your fragments to get hold of more of these crystals. So if we go to your heroes, and if you go to dismantle fragments, you can then dismantle those heroes you're not planning on upgrading any further, and it will get you these shards that you can spend to buy heroes that you want, or to get experience points to upgrade those better ones. It's good to focus on the gold heroes for fighting, and these lower level ones, they're good for resources, so you might want to upgrade Helawes and also Morgaus, for example, and I think Sir Borwin's really helpful. He's got a lot of unique skills that help him battle. You should always try and make sure that your stamina bar is not at 100. As long as it's not reached 100, it will keep ticking over and you'll keep getting more and more points. Second it hits 100, it will stop. So really important to keep burning your stamina. Now barbarians are a really good one to hit. They have really good quality prizes, so if we search for those now, in here, apart from the resources you can get hero experience, hero scrolls, and summoning horns for getting more heroes. You can also get hero chests, which again give you hero fragments and gold horns potentially. So again, this is a very valuable thing. You can also directly get hero fragments, so it'll tell you which hero you have a chance of getting a fragment from. And then you get also the Silver Dragon Scales to help improve your Dragon Stones, and Philosopher's Stones, which you can use in research to get hold of some awesome skills. So keep hitting those barbarians, they're really helpful. So when you're rallying against barbarians Always remember to send your barbarian heroes if you've got them. So that is King Anguish, who has a boost to the amount of hero chests that you'll get, which will give you more hero upgrade materials. And you also want to make sure you send Iseult the Fair. She's also got a benefit. You'll get more development resource packages, and that will help with you upgrading your city. You should also hit at least 5 monsters per day if you're trying to make sure you get your get the bonuses here. You can get some extra stuff, so some healing bonuses and some reshot speed ups. So I think it's worth hitting at least 4 level 14 monsters if you can, 5 level 14 monsters during a day, and then do a load of barbarians where possible. So if we check out the monsters, you can then also see what prizes you can get from those. So again, if you can't hit barbarians or you've not got your 5 yet, there are still good prizes to be had from hitting those monsters as well. And when attacking monsters, you want to make sure you send your Monster Hunter heroes and try and upgrade those if you can. So Gareth will give you extra resources when attacking monsters, a chance to double them. And Sir Agravin will also let you get extra hero skill scrolls and double hero experience. Now the Royal Arena, that also can get you some decent prizes, so if we go over there now. If you check out ranking on the left, it will show you what your daily prizes are. So you can get speed ups for training, and then you can also get Philosopher's Stones for research, and currently it's Silver Dragon Scales. I believe these do vary. Now the higher you get up the league here, the better your final season rewards are. So you can check how far you go, what the prizes look like. Your daily prizes get better as well at the higher leagues. So really worth pushing your way through here as far as you possibly can. Make sure you do attack those other players, and make sure you claim your resources as frequently as possible. Now the Honor Pass, this restarts every few weeks. Now try and get through as far as you possibly can. It changes all the time, but this time you can see that you can get Raven Ascendant Scrolls, which are very rare at this point in the game. You can also get hold of other materials as well, so sometimes summoning horns and the like, hero fragments, and you can also get 1 free key. Now that free key will let you open a chest, and the chests do have a huge amount of very valuable materials in there. You might just get some great stuff immediately, but you'll also get a lot of crafting materials. So make sure you open that chest, and certainly make sure on all your accounts you try and get that free key. It's always worth the punt. Now we've also got the spinning wheel events. Make sure you've got your city up. Normally I think it's level 16 before you can take part in these events. Make sure you use your free spins every day. Don't miss them. These kinds of prizes really are hard to come by. In this version of the game, in Solar, getting hold of royal badges is nigh on impossible. So that is a great way to get hold of really rare stuff. They've also got these great intensity crystals, level 4, for improving your dragon skills to evolve those. So make sure you spin those wheels and get hold of your prizes every day. There is the Dragon's Hoard event, and there are other events as well from time to time. Now going to your Alliance store, you should make sure every day that you buy the items that you need to improve. So there are intensity crystals, which are very useful for evolving your skills. You might say, well, actually I've already done all the skills up to level 3, so I don't want to keep buying them. Actually, if you're trying to go further, you can use lower level intensity crystals to do higher level upgrades. So if we show you that now. So if you go to your items, and if you've done all your level 1 skills, you can synthesize. So if you upgrade this now, I can now create 3 level 2 stones by using 8 for each one. So if I do one more upgrade, I will now have added 1 more to my level 2, and then you can go level 2 to level 3 and just keep doing it. So there's a way to take those lower level ones that you don't think have any value and making them valuable. So you can also buy temporary relics. Those are found here in your Lord. Now if you go to the store, or if you check the deals on the right, today there is a deal on the Battle Blade, which will give you 15% more on your troop health, attack and defense. And in the store you have access also to the Dragon Blade, which will give you the same buffs, but also with the benefit of keeping your dragon at home even when it's out. Finally, you can do quests. There's loads of different events that come up, so different events have different rewards, but a lot of those rewards will be beneficial, and some of those will help boost your stats. So this event specifically won't help. Except when you get those reward chests, you can get intensity crystals and philosopher's stones depending on the level, and you also get more of these summoning items. So take part in the events, get those prizes. There are other events too, so Nether War for example has good rewards. The Portal Challenge, now this is a very good one. They've just upgraded it, so your rewards include the hero weapon choice chest, so you'll be able to get hold of the different scrolls that you need to upgrade your hero weapons, and alternatively you can get hero weapon crafting materials instead if you've got all of these already. So make sure you send a march to at least every portal. Then you've got KVK, which also has prizes, so Excalibur's Invasion. And you get the rewards down the side here, so you can get summoning horns, intensity crystals, and the like. Kingdom Tourney also has a lot of great rewards. It's not currently on, and there are other events too, so just check them out and see what those rewards are. So that's all the different ways that you can get hold of items to upgrade those battle stats. Battle stats are so key to this game. They really take the troops that you have and make them fight much more effectively. So you really do want to focus on that. So I am EnglishTim, thanks for watching my videos. If you're enjoying my content, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click on the notification bell to receive updates about my future videos. And at the minute I'm still working through my Ultimate Fighting Guide, which takes you from A to Z of everything you need to know how to fight. I have a playlist for that, so I will put that in the description, and also make comments down below. I do try and reply to everyone, and it's really great feedback, so I know what you guys want, and hopefully I can help you guys improve your city even faster than you are now. So I look forward to you joining me on my next video.
King of Avalon, play now.